Alright, hello and welcome to a special video. Over the weekend I reached 3,000 subscribers, which is an insane amount. So thank you everyone that has subscribed and helped support me in my random mumblings and jumblings and some attempts at being funny. Most of them seem to have failed, but I decided to do a special Q&A, which is a type of video I've never done before. It's a pretty standard milestone special that YouTubers seem to do, so I thought I might as well do my own one. I asked on Twitter, Discord and my YouTube community tab, and I got a lot of questions, so thank you everyone who posted a question. I'll make sure to answer as many as possible. Some were similar to others, so I have grouped them into one question, and some were very silly. So sit back, relax, and you might find out something new about me. Like, why have I still not got a haircut? Well, because the barbers are still closed. And why have I shaved off my homeless beard? Because it looked terrible. Anyway, yes, first question. So the first question is from @HalfTrackIsGod on Twitter, and he asks, how am I? I'm not doing too bad at all in the grand scheme of things, not bad at all. I hope you're doing good, GC, and yeah, what a lovely question. I hope all the other questions are this nice. Right, so the second question from Butkers on my Discord, who's actually meant to be Smackers, but he's called Butkers on there. I'm not sure why. He asks, if you could lose any part of your body in exchange for your life, which body part would you lose? So I've got to lose one body part to stay alive? I mean, I'm guessing, off the top of my head, maybe my little toe? Would I need my little toe? I don't think so. I mean, I need my hands and my fingers, mostly for gaming. Little toe, that seems quite... Oh, could you lose an ear, though? Maybe my left ear, because you can still hear out one. No, I'm going to stick with my first thought, which is my little toe. Right, one from Spring Dog, aka Zack002. If you received £1 million, what would be the first thing you'd spend the money on? The first thing, honestly, I would probably give some of the money to charity, probably some money to my friends before I spend it on myself. I'll probably be quite boring with £1 million, as in I'll probably just like invest it and probably keep it for a while. I'm not going to go, oh, I'm going to buy a massive house and a swimming pool and a car. Oh no, I've run out of money. Because there are people that do win the lottery, then just spend all their money within a few years or so. And it's like, oh, well, I'm now bankrupt. Whoops. So yeah, I'll be careful. I'll give some money to charity and money to friends. But not you, Zarek. None for you. Right, we've got one here from Kezza-c, age 95, from the sewers, who asks, what is my favourite colour? Now, I'm a big fan of purple. As you can probably see on this video, the border is purple. I like purple. I know it's kind of maybe a girly colour, but I don't think there's such thing as a girly and a male colour. Because originally, when babies were born, pink was meant to be a boy's colour, but then it turned into blue, so they kind of swapped it around. I like purple, in other words. Purple's nice. Okay, a question here from Bastion. Samu, Sony, Sega, Nintendo or Atari? Out of those, I pick Samu. Oh wait, no, that's not a console. I mean, I generally grew up on the PlayStation, so I'll probably go with Sony. You know, PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 are among my favourite consoles. But I do love the Sega Mega Drive as well. Nintendo, unfortunately, was never really a Nintendo household, and I was a little bit too young for the Atari. I've never really owned an Atari either. But yeah, I'd say Sony out of those, yes. Right, one from Classic Ham. What's your guilty pleasure? Ooh, I do like to lick chocolates off my sofa. That is a guilty... Wait, what? No. No. I can't reveal that. No, I'd say, in terms of TV guilty pleasures, I'd say Eurovision. I mean, yeah, it's a bit cheesy and silly, and the songs are mostly shit, but I still enjoy it because it's just weird and wonderful. I like Eurovision, okay? Sorry. Right, another one from Discord. Alpaca asks, do you like computers? Now, although I like using computers, I don't really know what makes them work. I just hope when I turn it on it's still working, because I don't know what magic goes on in there, but as long as it's okay, then it's good. I would have no idea how to fix a computer, how to set it up, or install things, anything like that. I'm just a bit of a noob and a bit of a technophobe in that way, but you know, I do like what computers do, I just don't know what makes them work. Also, do you like windows? Oh, I do like a double glazed window that keeps all the sound out, but then it can get very hot in the summer. But yes, I do quite enjoy windows. Allows you to see people outside and stare at them. Oh, wait, what? That's creepy, isn't it? Delete that, that's not going in the video. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Well, you know what? I've always wanted a really, really big personality. I've always been a little bit shy, so I wish I was just a little bit more confident in myself. You thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? But don't worry, I already have a massive brain. Right, one here from Crimson Dragon James. What is your favourite genre of film and game? Now, for films, I do like my action films. All my favourite films tend to be action films. You know, Terminator 2, Die Hard, Saving Private Ryan. But I also like comedies, you know, like The Hangover, 21 Jump Street. For games, it's got to be platforming games, but I also like racing games. They're probably my top two genres. Baby Shark, love or hate? Is that even a question? No, I hate it. Of course I hate it. It's an absolutely awful song. Such an annoyance. And no singing Baby... No. Kezza, no. When I'm doing this premiere, no Baby Shark in... No, stop it. I'm watching you. Right, let's have a little bit of a look on the YouTube community page. So, Mad Monkey Forever asks, what's your favourite PlayStation 1 game of all time? It's gotta be the original Rayman on PlayStation 1. CTR, Spyro and Crash Bandicoot 2 all come close, but Rayman, it just has to be my favourite. Right, Antolich asks, how old are you? Also, sorry, I didn't even try to pronounce your first name because I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, so I can only apologise. But he asks, how old are you? Well, when this video comes out, I'll be 26, but my birthday is May 27th, so by the time people might be watching this, I might be 27. If you're watching this 10 years in the future, then I'll be 36. Imagine me being 36. Will I still be on YouTube? That's a question someone could have asked. How long will I still be on YouTube? The answer is, you'll find out when I quit. Which might be next week, might be next year, might be 10 years in the future. I've got no plans of quitting. That's a weird tangent. They only asked how old I was like, oh, I'm going to quit YouTube. Lou951 asks, are you having a happy Sunday? Happy Sunday, everyone! But yes, this is currently being recorded on Monday, so I'm having quite a happy Monday so far. Although I've not really got up to much. My Sunday wasn't too bad either. I'm happy most days. Thank you for asking, Lou. That was another lovely question. Everyone's so kind here. Apart from Kezza. Vivencio Torres asks, will you ever do a horror game or any other genre? Adventure, platforming, RPG? Well, the only horror games I've played on the channel so far have been Outlast and Left 4 Dead 2. I do plan on doing Dead Space. That'll probably be next Halloween though, as I don't really play many horror games outside of Halloween. In terms of other genres, I'm happy to play anything really. I'm very open-minded. I tend to just play anything, just have a little bit of fun and see how it goes. So yeah, my channel always has a lot of variety. Do you play Minecraft? Unfortunately, it's not really for me. I've played it 1 or 2 times with friends and family, and I just never really got into it. It's just not my type of game, really. Another one from Bastion here. Do you still have your first console and working? So my first console was one of the original block PS1s. Unfortunately, that did break down, so we had to replace it with PlayStation 1. But I still do have that PlayStation 1 with 2 memory cards. Not sure if you can read that. That says Gran Turismo, which is Gran Turismo memory card, because Gran Turismo took over a lot of memory card space. And the one over here, not sure if you can see that, that says my name, Samuel, and Dad Hogs. That's my dad's memory card because it had Hogs of War on. So yeah, this still works as well actually. Will you let me shave your head? If you come here and shave my head, I very much appreciate that. I really do need a haircut. It's far too long. It's almost become a bit of a mullet out of the back there. It absolutely looks awful. I hate my hair right now, which is why I'm probably not on camera very much. Mostly because I'm always having a very bad hair day. Favourite childhood TV programme? Now, I did watch a lot of TV as a child. I'd say Postman Pat, Bob the Builder and Fireman Sam were among my favourites, but my favourite has to be Thomas the Tank Engine. I liked trains, I like the little models. I've seen the CG versions of Thomas the Tank Engine, little clips here and there, and see on the background TV. It doesn't look the same. I think little children's TV programmes, little models always look so much better. But also, when I was coming home from school a little bit older, I used to always like watching Arthur. That was my go-to TV programme after school. At Spoons R1 asks, oh, why? You know I can't say this word. Can you say abominable? Close enough. I think you can give me that. That was almost abominable. That was an abominable attempt at saying the word abominable. So no, I can't say it. Right, then a silly man called Badger YouTube replied to Spoons' tweet saying, can you say the words lip sync for your life with 10 Jaffa cakes in your mouth? Now, my mouth is not that big. There's no way you can fit 10. But, you know, I've got a box of 10 Jaffa cakes here, so let's see if I can fit them all in my mouth. Well. Lip sync for your life. I hope you're happy now. Another one from Buckers. How likely are you to do a second Mega Bomberman video? Now, I'd say quite likely, although I don't have a great track record of doing more than 1 or 2 videos on a series. Fans of Bully will know that I only did 2 of those. Generally, my videos fall into one of 2 categories. Either it's just a one-off silly, haha, this is a weird game, or it's, yeah, I actually like this game, I'm going to do a little bit of a mini-series, but then people get bored of them, so I think, okay, I'll do something else then, and then that doesn't get views, and I think, let's do more Crash or Spyro, they get views, and then I cry. Is that what you want to know, smackers? Another one from Lou here. How much do you like me out of 10? I'd say a solid 1, yeah, I think that's fair. Why does Sam smell so bad? Excuse me, I had a bath last year, I'll have you know. Oh, that is actually quite bad. You're quite correct, Smackers. Why are you so handsome? I don't know. I'm just very sexy. Where do you want to go? The toilet isn't an option, but I need a wee-wee. Can I go for a wee-wee? But Kezza won't let me go to the toilet. I'm going to have to go here then. Ooh, ooh, that's nice. Ah. Has it stopped yet? Can I end this bit? Yes. Hilarious. I'm just very sexy. One from @BobbyGotterly on Twitter. Out of all the 23 classes in Hogs of War, which one would you be and why? Of course, Hogs of War, one of my favourite games of all time. I wouldn't say I'll be a hero. I'm far too cowardly for that. I'm not sneaky enough to be a commando. I'll probably go maybe a medic. Probably not a surgeon from my Surgeon Sim videos. We all know how well those went, but maybe just a medic or an orderly. I like to help people, I like to maybe heal some people, that'd be nice. Right, multiple questions here from Roblox Guy. What do you think about Mr. Crash right now? He's a very lovely man. He's a bit naughty though. Is he being naughty in this video premiere? What's your worst nightmare? Oof. Probably, I'm going to say being buried alive. I can only imagine how scary that'd be. Like, imagine just waking up then being so claustrophobic. You're stuck in a coffin, but you're still alive, but no one can hear you, so you just slowly suffocate. Anyway, on to lighter topics. If you had to choose one game to play for the rest of your life, what game would it be? I'm going to have to say The Binding of Isaac, because it's so replayable. You can play it over and over again. It's so much fun each time. It's always different. You get different items, different runs. The game always feels very different. Other games, you know, single player games get boring because you'll be doing the same campaign, the same story. Multiplayer games are fine, but eventually those servers will die, then you'll just be stuck with a dead game. Are you secretly a girl? Let me just check. No. Well, I do have man boobs, but they're man boobs. Just check down here. Yeah, all those bits are in order. I do believe I am indeed a man. Wait. Oh, I do have one. I've never seen that down there before. Ooh. It's quite small. One from Max Kid Chicken. Oh, damn, so bad at questions. I'm sure it's not a terrible question. But yeah, if video games are disappearing forever, what would you do instead? Oh, that question was shit. Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. If video games were disappearing forever, I guess I'll go out more. I mean, you can't really go out that much at the moment because of the whole pandemic. But yeah, I'll maybe read some more books, watch some more TV, maybe try and be more sociable. Although I'm not very good at being sociable, so I might just sit in the corner and do nothing. Yay! Another one from James. Have you ever been abroad for a holiday? Now, unfortunately, growing up, we never really had too much money, so we couldn't really afford to go abroad. So most of our holidays were, you know, camping, and we go to the beaches. Nothing really too special. It's all pretty much in Britain. About the farthest I've been has been Wales. And unfortunately, as an adult, I still don't have much money, so I still can't really afford to go on holiday abroad. What are you scared of? You. I'm kidding. Mostly heights. As you may well have known in that vlog where we was in the cable car in London, I almost shat my pants. That's why it was a bit smelly. Another one from Lou here. If you could eat just one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh, one thing? You'd probably get quite a few health problems no matter what you just ate if you only had one thing. Unless you're allowed drinks, so let's say you could get your vitamins from orange juice and maybe some vegetable juices. I'd probably be quite simple and go with potatoes, because you have chips, you could have a jacket potato, more chips, more jacket potatoes, then you'd just be eating potatoes. And so you'd pretty much be Irish. You could even have a great big plate of mash. Mish. What is your least favourite game you've ever played? Ooh, this could be a tough one, because I have played quite a lot of crap. As you've probably seen on my YouTube channel, there are a lot of crappy games out there. I mean, I'd probably maybe say Bubsy 3D, but out of the most disappointing games, it's probably Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I remember getting that for Christmas on the PS2, I was so happy. I was such a big fan of Spyro series, and I remember sitting there thinking, why am I not enjoying this? I like Spyro. I actually legitimately had a midlife crisis. I thought, am I too old for Spyro games? Is it me? Because I like Spyro. Why am I not enjoying this game? And then I literally didn't buy any more Spyro games for PS2 or any of the Crash games for PS2 because I literally thought I'm just too old for these games. So it's all Spyro Enter the Dragonfly's fault. That's why it's the worst ever game. Probably a bit extreme, but what do you think the purpose of life is? Well, fortunately, I have the correct answer for this question. The purpose of life is... seemed to get cut off there. Hopefully that answered that last question. Here's one from Zarak. Apart from football and Formula 1, what other sports are you interested in? Now, of course, those are the main two. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest sports fan. I'm not like a big jock and like, oh, come on, sports teams, hurrah! But yeah, I mean, I've grown up, I like a bit of snooker. I know it's a bit boring, but I found it quite relaxing to watch a little bit of snooker. Like, pop, get the ball into the holder and stuff. Never really been a rugby fan. One thing I do like, though, is the Olympics. I like watching the Olympics. My favourite sports at the Olympics would be swimming, cycling and running. Basically anything where there's a race. I just like racing. Anything where you could get from one bit to the next bit in a quick time. That's the most fun sports to watch. Do you prefer city or countryside? I always feel so much more relaxed in the countryside. I love nature, I love hearing the animals, I love a nice bit of peace. In the city it's just always too loud and everyone's rushing, there's so much going on. In the countryside you can just relax and listen to some birds tweeting, so I do much prefer the countryside, even if it does smell of cow poo. If you were stuck in a boat with one person, who would it be? Someone that can row a boat, I guess. I have no idea how to row a boat, so Captain Birdseye. And he'd also give me some fish fingers, so that'd be nice. I do like fish fingers. If you could visit any country in the world, where would it be? I've always wanted to visit Italy. I think that'd be such a cool place. I want to see the Colosseum, eat some lovely Italian food. I love how I go straight to food. The second most important thing, food. Yeah, Italians do good food, so I'd like to go there. The Indians do good food, but their country's a bit shit. Sorry, India. I can't put that in, that's rude. Omar92 asks, what kind of creature are you? The last time I checked, I was a human being. Certainly not a lizard man that's taken over the body of a human at all. Favourite animal with a happy face? Anything from the kitty kingdom. You know, pet kitties, big tiger kitties, panther kitties, lion kitties, basically anything that has kitty in the name. I like kitties. Kitty cats. The Badger Show asks, what's the weirdest thing you've done while on lockdown? Well, I have done quite a few weird things. Unfortunately, the other night I had to resort to watching a Badger Show live stream. I'm kidding. I don't watch Badger Show. Sorry. But, the weirdest thing, I guess making some quizzes. Is that weird? Like making a daily quiz for my friends? I guess that's the weirdest thing I've done. I did a shit in the corner the other week, but that's not that weird. Everyone does that, right? Helly Proctor asks, what inspires or motivates you to make videos? Money. I'm kidding, I'll make like 5p a video. Probably not even that. No, it's always been about fun. I've always seen making videos as just a fun little hobby, something that I enjoy making. If anyone enjoys watching my videos, then that's a bonus. Quite a similar question here. What inspired you to become a content creator / streamer on YouTube and later Twitch? Now, I'm going to answer mostly the streaming thing, because I kind of answered the content creator in that last question. So in terms of streaming, the first person I watched properly stream on Twitch would have been Glackham, along with that What Up Nico, and they kind of made me think, yeah, you know what, I can do this, I can stream. And then it got me much more confident, and I thought, yeah, I really enjoy streaming, I really enjoy making videos, I really like maybe entertaining some people, maybe cheering people up, keeping them happy, keeping them company. That's also a good thing about streaming is you feel much more of a community, you get to interact with people, make new friends. Of course, I've made so many friends from making streams and YouTube. It's just such a great fun experience. Right, we've got a bit of a cluster of questions here from Kezza. If you ended up in prison, what would it be for? I mean, I can't honestly imagine me ever going to prison. I'd never purposely break the law. The only reason I'd end up in prison is probably revenge. Let's say someone did something to a member of my family and I went and murdered them for revenge. I think that's perfectly fair. If they, you know, let's say I had children and one of them got molested, I think it's perfectly reasonable to go out and murder that person. I think that's perfectly fair. And I'd do the prison time for that. What's your favourite sweets? Ooh, I do like fruit pastels. I'd say those are my favourite sweets. What is your fave crisps? Ooh, crisps. I've got to say, flame grilled McCoys are definitely up there. Along with kettle chips. Probably even like there's the salt and black pepper kettle chips. I like those. Also, Walker's cheese and onion, also very solid crisps. What size shoe are you? Generally size 10. Occasionally size 11s can fit, but overall size 10 is pretty much the perfect fit for me. Right, one final question from Naughty Man on YouTube. Who is the worst at driving in video games? And why is it Zarek002? Do I even have to answer that question? There's plenty of video footage of why he's the worst driver.
What? Calm down. Quite aware. Slow and steady, come on. I was slow and steady.
So there we go, my first ever Q&A video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed my responses. Sorry if maybe my answers weren't the best. Hopefully I got around to everyone's questions. If you did ask a question I didn't reply to, I can only apologise. There were so many, and so many to get through. So if I overlooked yours, it was not on purpose at all. But thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and leave me alone.